This video is brought to you by CoolStuffInc.com, where you can find cool stuff in stock.
Hello, and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB. Today in the arena, my favorite bird serpent comes out to play again, and to play with more of the new cards and more of a control shell. And I know many of you are like, that's enough Yorion, why? I thought you said less Yorion. Well, we're still on the sponsored account from Wizards of the Coast for the early access event for Adventures in the Forgotten Realms. Hashtag ad, hashtag sponsored. So I was playing standard against other content creators in a late night queue, grinding out the content, and I don't want the content to go to waste. I'm still going to release it for you guys to check out and enjoy. This was a unique early access event that was all for pre-recorded content. None of it could be live streamed. It was a very interesting thing that I'm sure I'll talk about in a future video. So, in the middle of the night when you're bored and you're just playing Magic for fun, what do? You grab Yorion and you try blinking some new cards in more of a controlling shell. The last shell was about artifacts and using some of the new artifact synergies. Here, we're using Portable Hole, of course, because that's just really good with the Yorion, especially with a Skyclave Apparition to just blink those tokens. But we're also pulling in Dragon Turtle. Dragon Turtle is a fun one. The drag below ability, grabbing the opponent and tapping them down. If you blink it with Yorion, you can keep their cards tapped down, and you have a 3-mana 3/5 that can also help stall out the game as well. I'm also running 2 copies of Mordenkainen. Mordenkainen is 4 blue for a 5 loyalty planeswalker. +2, draw 2 cards. Put 1 card from your hand on the bottom of your library. -2, create a dog illusion token. Its power and toughness are equal to double the number of cards in your hand. That's whack. Look at that good boy. Look at him. And then -10, exchange your hand in library, then shuffle. Really, I wanted to do this emblem very badly. I mean, exchange your hand in library and you have no maximum hand size? That's whack. We're also playing 1 copy of Teleportation Circle to try to create loops with our Yorion, but it's not the main point of the deck since we don't have a ton of creatures. We're much more of a control-y deck. And in the mana base, we have Hall of Storm Giants and Cave of Frost Dragon. All right, quick little aside here on the intro. I know that this is going to be, I think, the 3rd or 4th day of releasing content from this event. My plan, when I recorded all this content, was to release a new standard ranked 2022 video each day and release 1 piece of content from the early access event for several days in a row. It came down with like some just... I didn't feel well. My health hit a little bit of a wall after my stream on Thursday, which was an awesome stream and I really enjoyed it, but I really needed a couple of days of rest. So I took Friday, and today is Saturday. I'm recording the intros. I'm going to take today off from recording new content as well, also because I'm going to my family reunion, so there's some family time today. So that's what's going on, and I do plan to bring out the standard 2022 as well as the lists that look good for standard. We're going to try those on the competitive ladder. So the content is not always going to be like this. I know that it's kind of weird with a new set out to see me playing Magic in the middle of the night, very tired, misplaying like crazy on an account with a couple million gems. It's not my plan. All right, we're going to be getting back into what I usually do and what I try to do well for all of you regularly very, very soon. And I just wanted to make that quick aside, since with this deck there isn't nearly as much to introduce in terms of the new stuff going on. But yeah, don't worry. I don't know if I'll be able to keep up 2 videos a day very often, but soon we'll be doing a lot more 2022 ranked and getting into that format. It looks really cool. I've been having a great time watching it in my spare time and getting a few games in here and there when I should be resting, but that's neither here nor there. Anyway, let's dive in. Let the Yorion nonsense begin. Oh, and before you just thumbs down and leave after hearing this intro, which why would you stay for that? Cringiest part of the video. There is going to be another video today. If you don't like Yorion, you should like that video. All right, let's go. That's a fun hand. Doomskar, saw it coming. Can kind of go in a bunch of different directions. I like it. Temple of Silence. And a scry. Well, I will answer your temple with a temple of my own, and we'll keep that. We're going to hit all of our land drops. Griffin Airy, okay. A little bit of life gain going on. Alright. I'll set up the Doomskar. It's a bigger discount than the Saw It Coming. Double area, there's a passage. I'm just gonna buy Yorion now. Have it ready for later. If the opponent makes a bunch of creatures, we have the Doomskar, so we're doing just fine. Cram Session, that'll gain some life. Get the sciences, make the griffins. Well, let's battle these Ares. If our apparition ends up dead, we have the Elspeth Conquers Death to get it back. Alright, the Griffins are beginning their assault. Fate's Fetters on the land gain 4. Wow. That is something. That'll make you another critter. Alright. We can ECD the Fetters and play the Yorion next turn, or we can play the Yorion now and make sure we get that other area, which is cranking out creatures like there's no tomorrow. I'm going to be bold and go right after the area. The Fetters on the Yorion as well. My god, the life gain around here. Down to 10. But the Doomskar is ready. Little sciences action. 32 life going to 34 over here. The Priest. That's draw a card. It's fine. The Birth can block that. Or the ECD can take it out. I guess I really want the ECD. Means something bad might happen to us. But yeah, let's get this cooking. These will go really well with the Yorion. Don't kill it. I needs it. It was going to free my Storm Giant Hall. Tome. Whoa. Creature cards and graveyards can't enter the battlefield. I guess we gotta get rid of that. Yorion. Bring him back. Give me more planes. We gotta get rid of the Hound of Athreos over here. My god, there's a lot of life gain stuff to go around. Alright. The Tome is gonna draw. The tax from the ECD probably hurts really bad. 35 life is a long way to go, though. We could still play out from here. I was hoping to figure out a way to flicker this one more time and get rid of this. Okay, Heliod. I think I'm letting that resolve, which is kind of weird. But I don't think it affects the board enough right now. So we'll see. I know that probably everything they do gains life. Alright, so we've got our other Hall of Storm Giants just about ready to rumble. And we've got either another Yorion or an Apparition coming back. But there'll be nothing left to blink when it's over. So getting the Yorion doesn't make enough sense. There must be 2 Heliod's. Okay. Priest of Ancient Lore. Now a 3/2 thanks to Heliod. Faceless Haven. I wonder if the book is in here with the combo. I guess we'll find out. Okay, there's some kind of a stop going on here. Let's grab the Skyclave Apparition. The Yorion would have nothing to blink. Okay, Cling to Dust. That's another way to gain some life. Erebos' Intervention. Let's shut that down. Let's take out the tome first. Stop the card draw. Attack with Yorion. ECD. Take the Heliod. Although there may be another. Not quite sure about that. Another Fetters. Okay. Fetters gonna make it hard, but if we get to bring back another Yorion, then we're doing okay. Kaya, no! Is that Kaya gonna hit the ECD?
If you want a job done right, hire the best.
No, Kaya's going for the token on the priest, going for the value play. Another land. All right, go big. Yep, block the 7/7, drop this to 3. You get a spirit and you get to recast your priest. But, if we get to bring back Yorion next turn, we're doing okay. My goodness, the land. I have drawn so much land. Priest returns. Draws a card. Does it hit the graveyard? It's another priest. No, don't. No, do not look at my graveyard. Do not touch my graveyard. Don't do it.
Here, let me help.
Oh no. Did you really top deck it? Did you really top deck priest into this? Into something to deal with this Yorion? You did. You did. You freaking... Oh. Well, if we power up the giant and attack, we're just giving our opponent value now. So I guess we hold this for the Faceless Haven if they go for the combo. But I think we're done here. I think the amount of land we drew speaks for itself. Don't you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 spells. And 1, 2, 3, 4... plus, I think we got 2 planes off Birth. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 land. Double Haven, crap. Alright, Portable Hole. These both have counters now. These both have counters now. So I guess we'll take out that. There's nothing else we can target. Ghost form counters piling up. Those do stack, by the way. Right, a passage. A lot of land for our opponent as well, to be kind of fair. Tome. Alright, Tome. You gotta do me some good here. I need it. I need your help. Okay, tomes on tomes. My turn to start chaining off. Okay. Land it is. We'll just keep it coming. What is this, on 6? Can we find a solution before Kaya pops? The count is 11 to 37. Alright, the Havens are going to get busy. You're going to put a ghost form counter on one of them. This could be a trap. Could be a trap for the book. But there's not enough mana to activate the book at this stage, so we'll go after it. We do have another Field of Ruin, even if the book does show up. And we'll grab another land out of the deck. Not many left. Offering the Death of the Haven. I guess no, because if we draw Yorion, we need this to work. Maybe I should have blocked with a wall. I don't know. I have enough of them, that's for sure. Alright, Kai's about to pop. This is our last chance here. Exiling these will still create the tokens, so the Glass Casket won't help. It needs to interact with the Kaya directly. That will not do it. That's another land, basically. That's the last planes in the deck, is what that is. That's a joke. That's just a bad joke. Okay, we have to beat a Kaya ultimate. Which I don't think is reasonable, but who knows. Hound is here. Hound is protected.
Don't worry, I got you.
Kaya goes up. Interesting. Let's keep drawing. Guys, there's got to be some cards in here that aren't land. Oh my god. Okay. That is a card. It's probably going to get exiled by Kaya, but at least it gets attention. ECD is here. Okay. Actually, the Jwari, I think, can go. So you're telling me there's a chance? Well, this is a game.
So, this is gonna be one of those shows.
This is gonna be one of those games, baby. No creatures in the yard anymore. I have to figure out how to get the Yorion to go in the yard. Of course, right now, because of the Hound, it can't come back, but we have Casket and we've got 2 Apparitions. Everybody's going face, okay. See, if we block like that, we go to 3. This dies, they get a 2/2. All right. What do you got? Gonna tear my hair out at this pace. Hound returns, this time unprotected. Sinkhole off the top, make another 2/2. That is another land. I'm gonna lose it, man. I'm gonna lose it. We're hanging as tough as we can. We have the tomes.
The entire multiverse.
How? How is this possible? How did I just draw 2 more land? How? Okay, Casket. Hit one of the griffins. Apparition. Hit the hound. So that's all the coverage we need on the ground. Let's make sure we gain life, because otherwise we're just gonna die in the air, and if we have to draw anyway, let's do it now. Okay. Land, basically. Back up to 11. There's an Omen of the Sea. Come on, baby. All right, we'll take that. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Lines up. And he scoops. That was a game, man. Holy crap, what a game. Whew. All right, on the play, let's go. This is Jim Davis. He's spamming the same deck until he gets enough content for his video that he wants to make. So I've played against it. It's the most annoying deck ever. It's like, it's trying to give rogues a run for its money. It's like a million little white creatures. It's so frustratingly obnoxious, but that's okay. I mean, of course, everybody has their opinion of what is and isn't obnoxious, so let's just start picking off your stuff. Shove it in the hole. Uh-huh. We're gonna need that Doomskar soon, too, but you have to stop the early threats. Alright, buys Luris. Maybe drawing the combination of spells and threats has finally become a little more difficult. Let's see if we can find land with this tome. I don't know what it is. I keep missing lands when I play against this deck, like every time. Alright, there is no action. There must be some kind of protection for it. We've seen that there's a protection spell in this deck. Ambush on the Road, I think it's called. I think I'll just take the draw. Yeah. Good call. So, I'm gonna set up the Saw It Coming and take one bump from the Luris, and then have Saw It Coming to hopefully counter the protection spell for the Glass Casket next turn. We have enough life to play with, so it's no big deal. Lumamancer to the field. Very Guide Mother, get that hit. The deck has a deceptive amount of burst damage from Fairy Guide Mother, Show of Confidence. Guiding Voice, all the above. I guess this takes out the Frost Dragon. I think we say go. Bad things could happen, though. Okay, maybe we'd go for a Casket on the Luris counter. The opponent spends a bunch of spells. Maybe they try to rebuild a board, then we Doomskar. Okay, resolves. How about that? Now we just have to not die to this Lumamancer. Monkey. All right. No, monk. My bad. Somebody would get upset by that. Doesn't take much these days. All right, wall, take one for the team. Cool. And another creature. Let's blow up the cave. Get another blue. So our turtle might do something. Get the scry. All right, a little bit of life. Do we play the portable hole? I think so. Although there's 3 creatures, maybe just Doomscarring now is the play. There's still a lot of cards here, and there's a fight as one, so we've got can counter that. So no indestructibility, please. All right, we fought our way through the Lurrus. We fought our way through the fight as one. What's next? An Inkling. How about another portable hole? You're ambushed on the road. Return. Okay. That's a scoop. Okay, that's one way to go out. Okay. Do you like a lot of land? And births and turtle? I'm gonna keep it. This is kind of silly though. It's kind of a 6-land hand. A little silly. Alright, let's see if I can get in the habit of playing the cave on our next turn. Like I should. It should go cave on turn 2. Red blue. Red blue priority check hold. What? What are you doing? Don't make me taunt your dragon out of boredom. I'll do it. I've done it before. All right, would you like to cast a spell? No. Opponent's good. They don't need no spell. All right. So, if we buy Yorion, we have to discard. Are we cool with that? Not really cool with that. Goldspan Dragon comes in the turn after, and that's what you want to hit with the turtle. So, Birth. We won't get to flicker them later, but I'll live with it. So this turn they have something that holds priority. I'm guessing Prismari Command. It's been a very popular card. Galazeth, maybe? Pixie Guide. Oh, we rolling dice. Person who uses this account really likes to roll dice. Give him the Skyclave, see what happens. You sort of want it in the graveyard. Okay, Prophecy will take it out. Alright, a little selection from Omen of the Sea. Have you tried Yorion? It's a really good card. You should try it. If we target their Omen, they'll probably just sacrifice it to Scry, so let's hang on to our Skyclave a bit. They don't have a Yorion, so it's not like we're in a hurry to get rid of it. Let's send away the Doomskar, play the Omen of the Sea, hold up the turtle. I don't know if they're going to play Goldspan Dragon now, that they seem to be a dice rolling deck, but who knows. The deck of many things. We... Alright. Can't complain about more ECDs if they're going to play cards like the deck of many things. Let's go right after it. I know, no fun. Worst CGB timeline. What a villain. Here come the scries. Casket can hit the 2/2. We have an apparition coming back with no targets. So I think we just buy Yorion, Seiko. Alright, my turtle's done being patient. Let's go. Let's drag this token below. A little 3/3 here. Some nice value off the ECD. Scry it up. I think we'll foretell the Saw It Coming, play the Casket on the token even though it's tapped down. Go from there. Empty Casket means that Yorion can reset it later. Soul Seer on the Skyclave, it's gone. But the turtle remains. Alright, go get him, turtle. Rawr. Chompers. May I has tome? No tome? Sure, no tome. I'll live with that. Yorion? Soul Seer the Yorion, okay. Take a reload of the Omen. If we reload the turtle, it won't untap, and there will be no gain. Nice. More noodles. Noodle, noodle, noodle. Noodle, noodle, noodle. Alright, the queen comes out. It's Delina, the Wild Mage. But we are prepared for Delina, the Wild Mage. Oh yeah, the torture's in full effect. Noodle, noodle, noodle. All the noodle? Treasure chest. Alright. Let's let him do it. I'm curious. I want to see it go off. 3 life, 3 cards. Second noodle. Keep this one. Trigger these. And we'll get some bonus cards along the way. Playing as fast as I can. I'm sure they feel a little bit locked in this game. Don't think I need either of those anymore. Just in case they play something, we exile the casket. Deck of many things. Alright. Well, gotta be rude. Another Delina. Not even sure what I'm looking for, to be real. I just have a million game actions I have to take. I'm Yorion. What can I do? Alright, let's try to close. Down to 1. Treasure chest. Alright, do it again. What are we trying to hit? 20? Can we do it? Of course. When you're at 1 life, that's what happens. Search your library for an artifact card, put it on the battlefield. Alright, what card do you get? You hit 20. Apparently 20 isn't that good. Do it, Noodle. Finish the job. Dice rollers. Portable hole. Mazemind Tome, Birth of Meletis. Saw it coming. Good hand. Alright, white. Then we play Hall of Storm Giants. It's a good curve. Should get us into the mid game where hopefully we can do our thing. Oh, hi. Scoured Barrens. Nice. White mana. Boom. Okay, no plays yet from the opponent. Let's play this before it's a tap land. Go get a white source or get the tome out? It's actually a good question. Alright, we'll play Birth. Just make sure we curve from here. Also tempting to hold up Jwari Disruption on the draw. Jwari Ruins. Esper. I really don't know what's going on, but I'll chill. Demigorgon's Clutches. Target opponent discards 2 cards, mills 2 cards, loses 2 life. Okay. I'll pick this and this, because I'm not that worried about it. My hand doesn't care too much. Let's foretell this so they can't take it from me if they're a discard deck. Let's hold the tome. Let's keep counter magic available. Alright, now we can send out the tome. I'm gonna play this as a land. I could definitely hold on to it if I wanted to, but I think the opponent's gonna play around it given that they have so far anyway. And they play it themselves. What? What are you doing here? Rogues? With Scoured Barrens? What nonsense is this? My planeswalker! Mordenkainen! How could you? I was supposed to be having fun today. New cards are supposed to be fun. How could you do this to me? Do we show them the meaning of pain through the turtle or the hole? Gosh, I can't say it enough. Let's go for the hole. Too much. I'm definitely in the giggles part of the evening. Okay. Opponent says hell nah. We'll just go for this before their draw step. The turtle, that is. Try to lock down this Thought Thief. See if they want to counter that too. Get him. You need some time off. Tutelage. Nasty. There is a planeswalker in my graveyard. What do I need? I guess I'd take a land. I guess I'd take most anything. Another hole? I mean, it does get rid of this Thought Thief, which I have to deal with eventually. No counterspell. Feels good. Cradle of Boulder's Gate. Okay, when it deals combat damage to a player, it does all this stuff. And when you attack, you may pay 2. Whenever you attack, not whenever this attacks. If you do, target creature can't be blocked. And then we have Rogue's Class. Okay. Some pretty wild stuff going on. Need to find a Glass Casket, I guess? I will take the land, though. Starting to fall behind on those. It's making me nervous. Alright, can't get rid of these. Can't get rid of any of these with an ECD. But we can threaten to get more creatures and planeswalkers back. And they have no card in hand right now. Yeah, I think... Well, this could go a lot of ways, actually. But I'm going to take out this Thought Thief, because I think it's the most dangerous card. If I hold this back, the opponent has to pay 2. That could matter. They definitely have a mana sink now in Rogue class. Let's play this tome and say go. Okay. Does not go for the unblockable. Assuming I understood the card right. I mean, we didn't come here to not do this. Who knows, I might get to exchange my deck in my hand.
Your tiny mind couldn't possibly grasp my research.
Of course we drew another. Earth? Sure. See, that's why we put that plains on the bottom. Because we can just fetch it up again anyway. Ooh, I want that card. But it might get milled. Let's find out. No. No. No, Ashiok. Whenever you attack, you may pay 2. If you do, target creature can't be blocked this turn. Okay, just making sure I understand the card. I'm starting to get concerned here.
Leave me be. I'm reading.
To the bottom. Put you in a box. Send the turtle. Dude, we might get to do it. Opponent exiles cards from the top until they have exiled cards with total mana value 20 or more. Okay. We might lose if we do the ultimate, but we'll die having ultimated. All right. They took a chunk out of the library. There's 34 cards to go. I mean, we're doing it. I don't care if I lose. We're doing it. This will buy us a few extra turns, maybe. Boom.
This will teach you to challenge a master of magic.
Yeah, that'll teach them. We sure taught them to challenge a master of magic. Oh my goodness. What have I done? Do I have any counter spells? I actually don't. I have a saw it coming. LOL. There's supposed to be a saw it coming here. Alright, well, I guess I'm gonna pick on the rogue class. Opponent might just mill me now if they draw the right card. Let's see him do it. That's a land. Yeah. Look, guess who's back? What's up, Fido? 58. Alright, let's see. Can you mill me? I only have 5 cards in my deck. Okay. Don't think that's enough. Although it shrinks Fido a bit. Only a 52, 54, sorry. 2 cards in the deck? Come on.
To control.
Gotta go for the max.
No.
56, 59, 61. That's how you do it. And we are back for the post-game wrap-up. And like all the decks that we play on these early access events, on these hashtag-sponsored early access accounts, they'll need testing in the wild, on the ranked ladder, because you don't get a lot from the games with all the people trying out new cards, you know, except for me. I'm just here to Yorion some Dragon Turtles. What do you want? What do you want from me? That's freaking awesome. I don't care what anybody says. But one card that I want to talk about quickly is Mordenkainen. I'm sure eventually I'll get to it in the books. By the way, anybody and everybody telling me how to pronounce stuff and getting triggered, go fox yourself. Anyway, Mordenkainen. This is 4 blue for the +2 guy. Anyway, you just watch the video. You know what it does. I'm shaken by my attempt to tell somebody off. It's hard. Does this go in the deck? I don't think so. It was really fun to play with it, and it was really fun to pull off some of the tricks that this card can do. I don't know. I haven't made enough dog tokens. I probably should minus the card more than I should. The 5 loyalty means you can minus it twice and have 2 dog tokens before the Planeswalker dies. That's pretty awesome. So I probably need to do that more often. I just trust more in drawing cards, to be honest. And I think that Banish into Fable, at least for standard, is probably the better card, since we have a mix of enchantments and artifacts in the deck that would make Banish into Fable have a much bigger impact on the game. I also don't feel any need for Teleportation Circle in the normal version of Yorion control like this that isn't completely spamming Yorionables. I think that this version is perfectly happy to play without the Teleportation Teleportation Circle, probably with the last saw it coming, and play a control game. Also, the lands, I think Hall of Storm Giants is great. I think Cave of the Frost Dragon is medium and should probably be cut from the deck, either for Amiria's Call or for more Hall of the Storm Giants. So those are my looks back at the deck and changing things up and how I would do things differently. And there you go. That Yorion is still a lot of fun, and it's funny when I run out of, it seems like I run out of things to say about it, but I never run out of the joy of playing it, and you have to get that joy where you can get it when you can get it, because life doesn't exactly hand you joy every day. It hands you a lot of lemons, and we got to make a lot of lemonade, but blinking stuff with Yorion is like pure joy for me. And I've been playing, and I'm going to keep playing more standard 2022, so there's going to be a Yorion-sized hole in my life. It's just the way it's going to be. But we're going to have fun regardless, because cards come and cards go, but the one and best of one, that's forever. Thank you for watching this video. As always, I will see you in the next video. You are cool.